Hello everyone. Hope you all had an excellent start to December, kind of sliding into the Christmas season. If you all wanted to know, I had myself an excellent Thanksgiving. Alone, of course, but I did help myself to some admittedly undercooked turkey I had made, and maybe a bit too much wine. Alright, on to the video. Item number, SCP-645. Object class, Euclid. Previously safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-645 is to be kept in a padded crate, 2 by 2 meters by 1 meter. Personnel within a 10-meter radius of SCP-645 are to refrain from all statements which may be considered untruthful or deceitful. SCP-645 is to be cleaned after each activation. Description: SCP-645 is a large disk of Pavanazetto marble, with a humanoid face carved into it, similar to the famous Brocca della Vetta carving in the Church of Santa Maria in Cosmedin in Rome, Italy. As with the Bocca carving, the mouth and eyes are empty holes, unlike the Bocca carving. However, subjects who place their hands inside of SCP-645's mouth describe it as warm and moist. SCP-645 embodies, and has been hypothesized by Foundation folklorists, to be the origin of the lie detection properties attributed to the Bocca carving since medieval times. Any subject who tells a lie, see Incident Report 645N41, while their hand is within the carving's mouth will activate the carving, which will then bite off the subject's hand at the wrist and swallow it. High-speed cameras have revealed that this process, which lasts less than 0.3 seconds, involves the manifestation of lips, gingia, and disproportionately large incisor teeth. The lips cauterize the injury via unknown mechanism, after which the lips, gingia, and teeth demanifest. The force exercised by the teeth has not been accurately measured, but is sufficient to sever a steel rod held in the hand being bitten off. Probes of SCP-645's mouth in its inert state have revealed no esophagus. As such, the ultimate fate of the severed hands is unknown. RFID tags implanted in the hands of D-Class personnel have been unlocatable, and sonograms of SCP-645 indicate that it is solid Pavanazetto marble, with no inclusions. Recovery: SCP-645 was discovered during routine archaeological excavations in Italy in 19... The slab of marble bearing the carving was not attached to any building, and had been bricked over. Archaeologists expressed the opinion that it seemed to have been deliberately buried. 48 hours after being discovered, SCP-645 mutilated a graduate student who had been participating in the excavation. Foundation agents in the Italian Ministry of Cultural Heritage and Activities intercepted the injury reports and retrieved the object. Incident Report 645N41. On D-45-951 was enlisted for experiments to study both the criteria by which SCP-645 assesses statements as lies and the mechanism by which it severs hands. Unexpectedly, D-45-951 was able to deduce SCP-645's anomalous properties prior to testing, due to cultural knowledge of the properties folklorically attributed to the Bocca carving. Consequently, D-45-951 disobeyed instructions as to how he should interact with SCP-645, which ultimately revealed further anomalous properties. The following is a transcript of the audio log.
Insert your left hand into the carving's mouth. Good. Now say the phrase, "The sky is green." D-4591.
The sky is green, is what these guys told me to say.
What was that?
Why didn't it activate?
Let's try another one. D-4591. Say this. I have 6 fingers. These guys want me to say, I have 6 fingers. But I really don't.
I definitely heard him that time. What do you think you're doing?
You're interfering with the experiment. There was a movie.
What?
In the movie,
Subsequently identified as Roman Holiday, 1953. Paramount Pictures starring Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck.
there was a statue thing that looked like this one. They said if you put your hand in line, it bites your hand off.
That's ridiculous. Are you going to comply with the instructions, or do we have to get the guard involved?
No, wait. Let's hear him out. Surely intent matters.
You want me to?
You know, that's actually a very good...
At this point, D-45-951 removes his hand from SCP-645's mouth.
Hey, keep your hand in.
Guard, hold his arm. Keep his hand in its mouth.
D-45-951's hand is forcibly reinserted into SCP-645's mouth.
Let's see, where were we? Oh yes. What was this movie about?
Plot synopsis omitted.
Well, we'll have someone look that up. Thank you for the information. But honestly, you know the difference between movies and real life, don't you? Do you really think the carving will bite your hand off just because some guy in a movie told a story about it? You even said that the guy in the movie was lying about it, right? I don't know. Look, I wouldn't have believed. I don't think I would have believed it. Before I came here and saw this weird shit you guys got here. All the monsters and shit. But now, I have seen it all. It made me think, that's how I'm explaining it right now. It didn't all go through my head, word for word right then. But, people, a lot of people. Maybe not everyone in the world. I don't know. A lot of people are like that. What's the question? I kinda lost track. Only kinda. We're still talking about the statue, right?
Yes. Do you think just because of the movie, that statue will...
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that maybe it will, because of a bunch of stuff, like the part of it, that the movie, that at this one time, and I thought it was just a load of crap. Looking back at what I was thinking back then, I guess I didn't really believe it, because it was just something I thought it was just something in a movie, and stuff in movies isn't a lot of stuff in movies isn't really real. Not like real life, or at least that's what I always thought, except not always like all the time. Oh god, please don't bite my hand off. Interesting. Let's see what we have on the list. Yes. D-45-951. What's your name? That's kind of the question isn't, the question isn't complicated, but the answer is. It's kind of complicated. Like, the name everyone calls me, well, not everybody, like, not everybody in the world, but, people in my life. A lot of people in my life, they called me. But when I was born, my name was, a little while after I was born, my parents said my name was. So that could be my name too, sort of, and you guys call me D-45-951, or that's what you've been calling me. Maybe you'll change your minds later, I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
Fascinating. How about D-45-951? Say, 2,809 is a prime number.
Are you fucking serious?
Guard.
No. Look, I don't know what that means. I don't know those words by themselves, but the whole thing doesn't, obviously some sort of, obvious, maybe, isn't the right word, but I guess it's some sort of math thing. Like, I remember hearing about prime numbers I kind of remember hearing about them, and I kind of think it was on the news, but I'm not, 100% sure. Oh, jeez. And I was never, when I was in school, I didn't do good in math when I was in school, a lot of the time, except when I cheated, except that maybe that's not the same thing as me doing good in math. And, I guess I did okay back when I was real little, and it was super simple. Impressive. How about...
Yes, that was a good one. D-45-951. Do you ever lie?
No, everybody, I told. I used to tell in the past. I said stuff that maybe wasn't okay. No, maybe stuff that wasn't true. But I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna, right now, with my hand stuck in this thing's mouth, I'm trying real hard to not say anything that's not super absolute true. Wow. You're really, really scared, aren't you? Oh, fuck yes.
Just because of the movie?
Look, I went over this already. It's because of the movie that I think I know what it is. And seeing the monsters you got here, I don't know if I saw all of them. Seeing the monsters is what tells me it's for. That maybe it's for real. Plus, why would I be doing this stuff with sticking my hand in here, and you telling me to say shit? If you weren't expecting it to bite my hand off, right? Why else would I have this guy holding my arm so I probably can't pull my hand out? He has a point.
Oh, don't go feeling sorry for him. D-45-951, do you deserve this?
What? This, the way we're treating you, being D-class personnel, do you deserve it? You don't have to yell at me.
Did you commit the crimes you were convicted of committing? Yes or no?
Look, the fucking corp was self-defense, okay? Her or me, right?
And the others? Were they all self-defense too?
Sir? Well, look, they were witnesses, and they could've, I thought they could've, look, it was, no. You know what? No. They fucking weren't self-defense. I didn't think I had to kill them. I didn't think I had no fucking choice. I killed them because I wanted to. Because I wanted them to be dead. Because I like killing. Because I like the way it makes me feel. Because it means I have the power. That honest enough for you, you big stone fuck?
At this point, SCP-645 forcibly ejected D-45-951's hand from its mouth. High-speed cameras show that its lips manifested and then contorted, apparently spitting the hand out. The lips had completely demanifested within 0.2 seconds.
What the fuck? Did you take your hand out? Put your hand back in. Guard, put his hand back in. No, I can't. It won't go in. It's not accepting his hand, sir. Blocking him. What?
Subsequent examination revealed that, although Dr. Reisenberg, Dr. Long, and Guard Dickinson were able to insert their hand into SCP-645's mouth, D-45-951 was not. Experiment was aborted.
Get him out of here. We'll have to requisition another D-class.
Preferably one that doesn't watch romantic comedies.
D-45-951 is escorted out of the testing chamber.
Well, at least we got some results. I wonder what specifically triggered it to reject his hand.
Heh, maybe he was really honest enough for it. Creepy little fucker. Hey, that reminds me. How did you get the details about what he did?
Seriously, man, I was just bluffing.
At this point, SCP-645 opened its mouth to a width of approximately 70 centimeters and repulsed an elongated, frog-like tongue 4 meters across the room at Drs. Reisenberg and Long. The tongue coiled around Dr. Reisenberg's right wrist and severed his hand, then retracted, colliding with Dr. Long and breaking his left shoulder in the process. The tongue had fully returned to the mouth, and the mouth had returned to its normal size, within 0.7 seconds. Both doctors survived as a result of prompt medical attention. However, Dr. Reisenberg's hand was too badly damaged to be reattached. Note: after a thorough review of not only Incident 645-N41, but all footage of personnel in proximity to SCP-645, I have come to the conclusion that SCP-645 is most likely sapient. This was not the first time that personnel in proximity to SCP-645 have lied or otherwise been less than honest. However, in light of D-45-951's admittedly impressive performance in avoiding any untruths, and of 645's unprecedented rejection of his hand, I feel that 645's attack on Dr. Reisenberg immediately after he admitted to having deceived D-45-951 was a conscious act, motivated by resentment and antipathy. Incident 645-N41 also revealed the scope of 645's anomalous properties is far greater than we had suspected. In particular, it can no longer be considered to pass the locked box test. I therefore request that its object class be upgraded to Euclid. Psych Director R. Crocan. Approved. 054. This SCP, well, it was quite a mouthful. Alright. Hope you all have a good day, night, or equivalent you have, and goodbye.